Hello. I have not seen you guys in way too long. It's been just about 9 months, and so I figured I should give you some explanation. But I would like to say that this is not me fully coming back full time to YouTube, but I do miss you guys. I wanted to pop in, tell you what's going on, and I'm just gonna post whenever it feels right, whenever I want to, whenever I have content that I'm happy to post. So today I'm just gonna take you through me getting ready. I have to work tonight, so I'm just like gonna shower today, eat some food because I've been awake for like 2 hours and I have yet to eat, and stuff like that. And while I do that, I'm just gonna kind of explain what's been going on the last 9 months. The last video I posted was August 29th, I believe, and it was for a really cute plush company called Chunky Kingdom, and you know, you can check out that video if you're interested in seeing cool new plushes. But pretty much like the whole week before and then after that video went up, I just had like a huge kind of negative change at the time going on in my life, but I mean, it all ended up being really like okay and fine, and things turned out okay, but at the time, very negative. Was not going through the best time in my life. Quite a bit of changes. So that just made me kind of want to take a step back from YouTube for a bit, just to mentally recover from what was going on. Like by the time that I was like kind of ready to maybe come back, I really just did not know what to produce or anything at all. Like I was just kind of lost on like what this channel is now, because as you know, for a while I was posting all about squishmallows, and I'm just not into collecting those anymore, and so I just had no idea what to make my channel about, so I just kind of hid. And I also really wanted to work really hard to finally pass my real estate exam. So between like the months of September to like mid-November, I was studying really hard because I just needed to get my license. Like it was taking way too long at that point, and I just had to finally just be like, okay, you're focusing on this, you're gonna get it. Because as some of you may know, I failed my exam twice over last summer, and you know, that's not the best feeling. So yeah, pretty much like September through November, I wasn't doing much besides working at my job, and then I was studying, and what else? Yeah, not much else besides that. But good news, end of November, I did finally pass my real estate exam. So then that just made another big change in my life. You know, I'm working a real job now at this point, and that's kind of terrifying because I just turned 20 in September, and so I was like, oh my god, I'm too young for the real world, I'm not ready for this yet. So that was like a bit stressful. So in December, I finally started working real estate, and I worked alongside with my mom like as I was getting started, because I had no idea what I was doing and I was terrified, and yeah. So I'm gonna go hop in the shower before I get on with what happened January through now. So let me show you the outfit that I wear before work every day. Some sort of black shirt. Doesn't matter what, just a black shirt. And then pajama pants. My uniform at work, I have to wear all black pants, all black socks, all like a black shirt, and then put my polo over it. So before work, I'm just wearing the black shirt and pajama pants because I'm doing nothing else. In the shower, I like, oh yeah, you can see that. But I wasn't around mosquitoes, so I don't know where this came from, but it's really itchy. Okay, but anyways, then I really started real estate, I guess, in January, but I was only doing like 2 days a week because I did not want to overwhelm myself. You know, I feel like that's okay to do. Some people like to dive all in. I was not about that life. That's just me though. So I just was kind of in a routine of working real estate Mondays and Thursdays during the week, and then my other job Tuesdays and Fridays, and then the rest I just had off because I was eventually going to add more real estate days. So I was just starting small, giving myself some time off, and then the more real estate days I added, I was gonna lessen them in my other job, and then eventually quit my other job and work real estate full time. So yeah, I got into a routine of things of working those 4 days a week, so every week kind of just meshes together. I don't really like I just kind of like blocked it all out because they were all the same. And now I'm putting you back in my bed. So yeah, every month was pretty much the same, and I was getting very bored. Just like, I was not really content with things, especially in real estate, and I'll explain why. So with real estate, you really have to be like a people person, and I'm not saying I hate people, and I can do really good at like customer service. It's not my ideal thing to like, I guess, put on a fake face. Oh, my mom's calling me. Hey, okay, that was an exciting call from my mom. More stuff to update you on. But I believe I was just saying how I'm just not like full on like wanting to have a job where I put on a fake face all the time and like sell people things. And I know that there's way more like, what's the word? I don't know the words, but I know that there's other sales jobs that are way more pushy with what they're selling. Like obviously if you're selling someone a house, they're looking for a house, but it's still not completely just myself like doing the selling of stuff. So that was kind of like my first like, oh god, I don't like this. Then the next thing is just like reaching out to strangers all the time. I get very anxious having phone calls at all, like period. I hate phone calls, hate them so much. And you need to do those like a million times a day in real estate, like call up random people or just have people call you because they want to have you help them, and like, which is cool obviously, but it gets me so anxious. Like if I can avoid phone calls at all costs, I will try, but you can't with that job. And so I was like, oh god, and it was not getting any better, my anxiety over it. So I was like, ugh, I need to figure this out. I need to do something different. So if you cannot tell, I ended up quitting. My last day was actually 2 weeks ago, so I did it from December to like middle of May, and so I feel like that's about 6 months. I gave it a good shot, gave it a good run, and I know I could have definitely stuck with it longer and just seen if I got into a point where I would get more comfortable, but I knew deep down it wasn't what I wanted to do with the rest of my life anyways, and I kind of already knew that going into it. Like this was just kind of like a temporary job until I figured out what I wanted to do with my life, because I knew I needed to get some ball rolling. I'm really glad I had the experience doing real estate because I realized what I want to actually do with my life, because I wanted to get out of it. So I needed to figure out what the next step is. So now, starting fall 2022 semester, I'm gonna go to school for graphic design, which is really exciting because I feel like that is something I actually want to do. I don't know much honestly about graphic design, but I do know that every single company in the world needs a graphic designer, so that's already a bonus. Like it shouldn't be too challenging to find a job, hopefully. Also, I've always just been like a really creative person. I like to express myself through creative outlets, and so I think that this is definitely a career that I'm going to love and enjoy and not dread, so that's also amazing. Plus, I know maybe eventually I want to go into like the film editing world or whatever, so I feel like stepping my foot in the door with graphic design, if I want to go even further, I could definitely be very successful with a graphic design background going into film, because graphic design does teach you a lot about stuff that you also will be using in film. So that is my exciting next step, and right now I'm just working more days at my current job that is just like a part-time job, and just saving up money because the phone call my mom just gave me. So she has been wanting to get an investment property for a bit, like a condo or something, and I have been wanting to move out of my house for almost 3 years now, so this all works. She just found out that we can get pre-approved for a loan to get a condo, so as soon as we get that pre-approval, we're gonna start searching for a condo for me, and I'll pay hopefully most of the monthly mortgage. I'm a little bit financially unstable right now, and so I told her over the phone call like this might not be the best time, but she was like, we'll figure it out, just as long as you can give me a decent amount of money to cover the mortgage, I'm fine with covering some of it, and then later on I would like make up for what I'm struggling with right now. So yeah, I'm going to be working really hard to become financially stable. That is my number one step, and then move out with my babies, which is so exciting. And that's basically where we leave off with my life. If you've gotten to this point, I would like to say I do have some Squishmallows up on my Mercari right now, so if you're interested, go and check those out, buy them from me, because I do not want them anymore, and I would love to put them in your guys' hands, so check that out. I'll put the link to my Mercari down below. Also, I would like to know how you guys have been doing the past 9 months that I have not really been great at communicating with you guys. I just want to know, like, how has it been? Any exciting things in your life? Comment below and we'll have a little chat about it. And that's where I'm gonna leave this video. I hope to see you guys soon, but I really have no ideas for any videos for this channel. So if you do have any ideas of things that I can make for you guys, let me know. That'd be really helpful because then you would be able to see more of me. So yeah, I will see you guys whenever I see you guys next, and I love you guys. Mwah.